Welcome, my friends, to this yoga class to embody joy. I'm so happy you decided to join me for this practice. We're going to be diving into some asanas that are really going to loosen up tension in the body, and we're going to be making sure that we take deep breaths to really breathe in this sunshine that is shining down on us right now. As we go into this sunset practice, we're going to breathe in that gorgeous sacral energy and really embody joy. Feel free to pop on some colorful yoga clothes or get out those yummy smelling essential oils. Citrus are the best for invoking joy, and let's get started on our mats. Welcome, my friends. So we're actually going to get started lying down on our mats. So let's just go ahead and start by bringing in our legs into our chest and just start to hold yourself, giving yourself a nice little sway, rock from side to side. We're going to start by just massaging our lower back here a little bit. I really want you to focus on your breath here, making sure that you're taking deep inhalations and long exhalations. So really breathe in that beautiful energy and let go of all that no longer serves all throughout this class. Let's start by just making tiny circles with our knees out and around, and just pair this with your breath and then reverse the direction. Beautiful job. Let's just go ahead and stretch out our left leg and just hold that right leg, rocking it from side to side. And if you can, see if you can bring that right knee into your right elbow, giving a little nice side hug and really stretching out the left side of that psoas into that hip here, really giving relief to our lower back and into our glutes and hips. Beautiful job. Go ahead and release, and let's switch legs. Now bringing in our left knee into our chest and just rocking it from side to side. Again, see if you can hug that left knee with your left elbow, bringing it to the side so you really feel this nice stretch through the right psoas. Try to keep your leg as much on the mat as you can. You can do this by flexing your foot. It's hard for me to demonstrate this in the grass because you can only see part of my mat. Great job. Go ahead and release, and let's just come into a nice little hold here, bringing our knees to our chest, giving yourself a nice hug. Beautiful job. Go ahead and bring your hands underneath your knees as we start to roll up. We're going to roll up into bow, and it's okay if you need to tap your toes on the mat just to get that balance. But let's just give our back this nice little last massage here, rolling up, and then go ahead and cross your knees, and let's come on over into our all fours position where we're going to do some cat-cows. So bringing your knees right on top of your hips, let's go ahead and arch the spine, inhale. And then exhale, curve your spine and look back towards your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back towards your knees. Inhale, take your cow. Exhale, cat. Tuck your toes and push up into your downward facing dog. Just feel it out here for a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of pulses. Maybe walk one leg out at a time. Feel what's good for you. Just try and get your heels closer and closer down towards the mat as you can. Then I want you to go ahead and lift your left leg up and place your toes on top of your right heel. Just giving it a little bit of extra encouragement here. Just sending it a little bit of extra love. Beautiful job. Go ahead and release, and let's just switch sides. Now bringing our right leg over and placing our toes on top of our left heel. Feeling this nice stretch through our heel, through our calf, maybe even to our hamstrings. Just breathe and let it go. Great job. Go ahead and release. Come on back to that downward facing dog. And then we're just going to go ahead and bring our right leg up towards the sky, stretch it tall, bend that knee, and go ahead and place it in between your two hands. Go ahead and turn and open your back foot, and then cartwheel your arms up into our warrior two. Now check your positioning here. Make sure that your knee is on top of your right ankle, and that your back foot is grounded and planted into the mat as our arms stretch out and we look over our fingertips. Go ahead and open up the palms, take an exhale, and come into our peaceful warrior. Resting our left hand on the back of that left thigh. Inhale into this peaceful warrior. And then exhale, return to center. Beautiful job, my friends. Let's go ahead and flex that front foot, coming into our wide-legged forward fold here. And let's just go ahead and squat down. Bring your hips down low to the mat and then stretch back up. We're just kind of stretching out our hamstrings here, giving it a nice stretch before we go into the full extension. Great job. Go ahead and dip back down one more time and then stretch up, halfway lengthen, and then now start to come down into your wide-legged forward fold. If you want to go further and place your head on the mat, bring your legs further apart. If you're wanting to challenge and really go deeper into the stretch, bring your legs closer together as you fold forward. Feel free to hug each of your calves if you wish as we fold forward deep into this asana. Beautiful job. Slowly with bent knees, start to roll on back up, lifting our arms back into position, and then we're just going to turn and open that left foot back into our warrior two, and then go ahead and twist into a high lunge, and then go ahead and step to the front of our mat. Let's go ahead and flow here. Inhale, bringing our arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, jump or step back into your high plank. And then go ahead and exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back, hips up, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Let's take it to the other side. Lifting up our left leg up towards the sky, stretching it up, and then bending that knee and placing our foot in between our two hands. Go ahead and turn and open and plant our back foot as we cartwheel the arms up and we find our warrior two. Check your alignment here. Make sure that your knee is on top of your ankle, that your hips are in alignment, they are open, and your arms are outstretched and you are looking over the top of your fingertips. Beautiful. Just hold here and breathe. When you're ready, flip your palms, take an inhale, and come into your peaceful warrior, resting your right hand on your right thigh. Beautiful job, my friends. Really inhaling, getting that oxygen into that side body. And then exhale, bringing our arms back out in front of us. And then we're just going to twist both of our legs so that we are out in this beautiful turnout. And then go ahead and slowly start to squat down, finding our goddess pose. If you're wanting to stretch out more, go ahead and place your hands on your knees and start to twist and look over one shoulder as you place pressure on the inside of that knee. More on your thigh than actually on your knee, really. And then twisting and looking over the other shoulder. Just seeing how this feels. If you don't want to do this today, that's fine. Just remain in your goddess pose. Now let's come back to center, all of us together, and really find our goddess squat here. Just hold and breathe, giving this nice stretch to our thighs, really feeling this goddess energy. Each inhale, breathe in that joy. Breathe in that God, Goddess energy. Inhale it, my friends. Feel it inside you. Get excited. Beautiful job. Exhale, slowly stretch back up. And then we're going to go ahead and turn and open our right foot and come into our high lunge. When you're ready, take a step forward and come to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, dive on down forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back into your high plank. Inhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful job, my friends. Just breathe in this downward dog. Take a moment. And then we're going to go ahead and lift our left leg up to the sky, bending that knee, and then placing our foot towards the outside of our mat, so outside of our left hand. Just come into this beautiful wide lunge here and really feel this stretch. Feel around, make little circles if you want. You can go back and forward, just feel into it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and drop that back right knee and then open up our left knee as we place our left hand on the inside and just really feel this stretch into our hip, our low back, really stretching out our glutes and opening up our chest to really inhale that joy, that oxygen. If you're wanting to take this a step further, go ahead and bend your right knee and see if you can find your toes with your left hand. Go ahead and open up into this beautiful lizard mermaid, feeling that beautiful stretch in our right hamstring and into our calf, but feeling the opening of our hip on our left side. Beautiful job, my friends. When you're ready, release those toes, bring your hand back to the mat, and just start to wiggle your foot back to the center as we come back up, tucking our back toes and coming up into our high lunge here. And then scoot that left leg back into your downward dog. Beautiful job. Just take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to go into that other side, lifting our right leg up straight towards the sky, bending that knee, and then placing our foot to the right edge of our mat. Just feel into this really wide-legged lunge here. Play around with it with your breath. And when you're ready, you can drop that left knee to your mat. Relax your foot and then open up that right knee, placing your hand close to the knee, just on the thigh, and twisting over to really open up the chest. Feel this beautiful stretch. You should feel it in your left psoas and in opening up your right hip. Again, if you're looking to take this further, go ahead and bend your left knee and see if you can find your left toes with your right hand. Coming into this lizard mermaid, opening up our chest. We're getting this stretch through our whole entire lower body, calves, glutes, inner thighs, getting it into our hips, and breathing into this asana as we open up the chest. Play around with this position as much as you like. This is so much fun. When you're ready, release those toes, bringing your hand back down onto the mat. Go ahead and lift up and push back into your downward facing dog. Feel into this downward dog. How do your calves feel? How do your glutes feel? Maybe walk it out. Maybe push your heels down. Just feel into it. Take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and transfer over onto our knees. We're going to start by coming into our camel's pose here. So I first want you to go ahead and place your hands on your lower back just to give you some support. And then just start to go ahead and drop your head back. And go ahead and hang out here if you'd like, supporting your lower back and just giving this a nice little back bend to your neck. That's perfectly fine. Otherwise, you can start to progress. Go ahead and come into your back bend, finding your heels with your hands and coming into your full camel pose. Make sure that you feel yourself pushing your hips forward and as you are opening up your chest at the same time. This asana can honestly bring a lot of emotional release, so if you feel any of that, just let it go, my friends. Breathe in that joy, breathe in this sunshine, and let everything else go in this moment. Beautiful job. When you're ready, go ahead and find your lower back with your hands and slowly come out of your back bend, and then bend your knees as you curl your hands forward and come into a wide-legged child's pose. This is a beautiful counter pose for a camel, so really breathe into this, sending that oxygen to that lower back, into those hips and glutes. Beautiful job, my friends. Always return to your breath. Deep inhalations, soft exhalations. Let's go ahead and we're just going to transfer onto our booty here. I want you to make sure that your knees are bent and your heels are next to your glutes. You could also just do one leg at a time if that feels better to you. Coming down into our hero's pose, we can just hang out here with our arms propping us up, or we can bend them, come on down into our elbows, and chill here if we like. But if you want to go even further, you can come flat on your back, lifting your arms up over your head, and coming and holding onto your elbows or onto your hands, and fully coming into our hero's pose as we breathe and stretch out our thighs. This gives a nice release to our lower back while also stretching out our upper thighs here. So make sure that you are taking deep inhalations and soft exhalations. You can always come out of the position if ever it feels too intense for you. Just feel into your body and do what feels best. Slowly, let's start to come on up by first coming back onto our elbows and then fully pushing ourselves up. I'm just going to come onto this side here so I can demonstrate this to you guys, but we're going to come into a nice little spinal twist by bringing our right ankle over our left knee and then holding that right knee with our left elbow and starting to twist and looking over our right shoulder. You can hold your hands here. You could use your right arm to support you, holding you up, making sure to keep your spine lengthened and tall. This is a nice stretch because it gets into our glutes as well as giving us a spinal twist. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Now bringing our left ankle over our right knee and holding that left knee with our right elbow and twisting over, looking over our left shoulder. Take deep inhalations here and exhale it out. See if you can twist just a little bit more. Beautiful job. Go ahead and release. Come on back to center and go ahead and come on over and let's come into our Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of our feet together and starting to just kind of lifting our knees up and down here, giving our little butterfly flaps, warming our hips up, and then slowly as you exhale, come on forward into your Baddha Konasana, your butterfly pose. You can go ahead and place your elbows or your forearms on top of your calves here and slowly press them down. Or you can just relax. You can bring your arms out in front of you. Just feel this nice stretch for the hips and the inner thighs. Beautiful job. Inhale and come on back up. And then I just want you to stretch that left leg out to the side and bring your right arm up and over your head as if they were going to come touching your toes. But make sure that you are opening up that arm, opening up that chest, really feeling the stretch through the whole right side of the body. Beautiful job. Go ahead and come on up and then face your foot now as you start to come on down, placing your forehead on that left knee. Focusing on your inhales here, inhaling that joy, inhaling that oxygen, and releasing all that no longer serves you. Beautiful job. Slowly come on back up and let's just switch legs here. Now extending our right leg out to the side, lifting our left arm up and over our head as if they were going to come to our toes. Just make sure that you're not slouching forward, that you're open. Your body is open. You're really feeling this stretch to the left side of the body while also feeling that inner thigh stretch on the right side. Beautiful job, my friends. Go ahead and now twist towards your foot and fold forward, bringing your forehead onto your knee. Inhaling all that good positive energy into the body and exhaling all tension and negative energy that could be stored within. Beautiful job. On your next inhalation, slowly release and start to roll on back up. Let's just slowly transfer onto our backs, onto our mat, rolling down, and then let's just come into that Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing our heels together one more time, but this time just allowing gravity to slowly bring our legs closer to the mat. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart if that feels good, and start to take some deep belly breaths here. As you inhale, feel your stomach expand. And as you exhale, feel how your chest falls. Feel this beautiful energy that is always there for you within your body. Bring in peace and love right now, visualizing a golden light shining down on your entire body as you relax into this asana. Go ahead and slowly bring your knees together. Just give a nice little windshield wipe to your legs, swaying from side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly release one leg at a time, coming into our final position here, our Shavasana. Again, returning to our breath. As we inhale, breathe in that golden light. And as you exhale, allow your body to fully relax onto your mat. Know with each exhale that you are safe, you are supported, and that you are loved. With each inhale, know that you have this positive life force energizing you, and it is always there for you. Inhale this joy. Inhale this peace. Inhale this love. Just relax here for a few more moments, allowing your body to absorb all the benefits of this class. Beautiful job, my friends. Let's slowly bring awareness back into our body by slowly wiggling our fingers and then our toes. And then go ahead and bring your legs together, stretch your arms up over your head. Inhale, take a nice stretch. Exhale, release, bend your knees. And slowly, when you're ready, turn onto your side, pushing yourself back up and finding your way into your seated position on your mat. Breathe in. How do you feel, my friends? Let's go ahead and end our practice by just taking a few inhales and lifting our arms up over our head. Bringing our hands into prayer position and then bowing down to ourselves, thanking ourselves for this practice and this time. I love you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up because it really helps out the channel. And if you're interested in more yoga classes, meditations, and guided affirmations, then click the subscribe button so that you will be notified of any new videos that are posted to this channel. Thanks so much for joining me in this class, and I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.